What is happening, guys? Cowboy here. Welcome back to the Gambit walkthrough. Here we are, Garde Tomb, and we're ready to continue. So head on over to this way, back past the blog, and over to that drop down. Keep that map that we just saw in mind, and we're going to be dropping on down. Now, the first thing you want to do is drop here, get that little bugger, kill those guys, get the soul stones off of him, get the energy cloak, which, as you can see, does Vit and Finesse. Not very good for a strength build, but even then this is only for Vit, so something to keep in mind. And we need to there we go. A bit of a pain in the ass to get to. I was like, I know I can get in here. It's just not quite letting me. Anyway, taking a look at the notes real fast here. So jump downward and left. Down, okay. So moving down, grab the energy. We got a bunch of these little guys. Break their faces. And go this way, and run to the end. And we got another piece of Immortality. So, we can go like this and grab this. You can actually just jump through this thing if you want. Otherwise, just go ahead and grab this. These are basically floating ladder type deals. Do the same thing right here. A floating ladder to go up on top. Ah. Go. See up there, the crystal, if you hadn't got it. Now, Energy Shield is a decent little thing here. As you can see, blocking attacks energizes you. It does have B toughness as well, so definitely nothing to scoff at. Top of that, increasing strength, finesse, and int by 4 for 18 seconds. So, interesting shield, because I already have bulwarks, and bulwarks is a pretty awesome shield. We're going to continue to use that. Keep killing those things. Now, here is the energy cell thing. Now, I want you to remember where this is at. Basically, right downstairs past the gap. Later on, we're going to be coming back to this, but we don't get this energy cell for a couple episodes. So when we get it, we're basically going to be sprinting down here. And behind the energy cell, we will get an Immortality. But like I said, just keep that in mind for later, where it's at. So moving on over into the next thing. Let's see, we have this guy over here. Ah! Wow. Now these lightsaber guys are pretty annoying, but it's good to get used to killing them now. See, they have the electricals. Oh man, didn't even get a chance to get the heal off because fucking electrical stops. Which that's what we have. Those. Oh, here we go, and we got a new death scene. I'm here at the beach. The beach is great. But you can jump on those floating ladders. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, no! No! Not the beach! Definitely not the beach! Weird stuff, right? And so these are actually, never tried it, but these bridges should lead down to the guy we were just fighting. Personally, I'm not too big of a fan of trying and finding out. I feel like it's just gonna result in death, you know? As you can see, the run back isn't bad though, so if you do die to that guy, you know, not a massive concern. I think you really gotta look out for it. Is this, ow, 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 not that. That lightsaber, if it hits you, can reduce your healing by like 75%, so it can be pretty annoying to deal with. Him go through though, and now we head on up. Just gotta wait for that thing to come back on down. See, these things are filled with bombs. Soul stones. Ooh, there we go. Close. And basically we do the ladder puzzle right now to get access a shortcut. Go. And we'll use this panel. And now kill those. This way. Ta-da! We've made it back. Please die. Die! Strength 30. I should really get int up at some point. Damage, magic damage. Oh no, let me get bit up. I should have more. I need to get my health up a good bit. Let's see. Jumping back down. Take the ladders all the way back up to the statue. Okay. So, we're gonna head this way now. More of that stuff from before. Kill those guys. And drop all the way down. Fall damage for the win. Head on over this way, jump the gap first, and we're going to wait for our magical lift and go up here. So, up here is an area that we can't quite get to yet, but I'm going to show it to you since we're right here. We can hit this. We'll see how there are 2 lit. Basically indicating that there are 4 of these that we need to light to get in here. There are a bunch of goodies. One of these crystals is going to be in a little bit. The last one, however, is the one that we're going to need. We can't get until later, as I mentioned. So here's the by surge, whether they're opposed or not. Their voice is now singing, uses the sin within his mind. We'll go on down from here. And we will remember. Oh yeah, we're good. And there's our statue. That's good. This area gets a little funky. Ow. That. Activate this, and you can see that there is a hidden path blinking that's purple on the map. That's what we're going to go towards. And you can see that up ahead there is another blinking area. You can see we have one that goes to the right, kind of like the part that's above me right now. To the right, that goes to the boss. And the one that's to the left below the save is loot. The one that to the right is loot. So, anyway, up here, drop on down. Kill that guy. Hit that. And now, ta-da, the shortcut is open. Alright, might as well just rest up real fast. Alright. Jump puzzle upward, shoot the red crystal, green dot puzzle, jump to the wall head. Okay, we are almost to polarity. This is where things get fun. Fucking got him. Alright. Now, this next area, we're going to be messing around with polarity. The basic idea is you do more damage to the opposite polarity. If we are negatively charged, we do more damage to blue enemies. If we are positively charged, we do more damage to red enemies. Now, as for what you want to go for, I found that a majority of the trash enemies you're going to encounter are going to be blue. So if you just want to blow through the trash, pick red. If you want to kill the slasher guys that we were fighting, go ahead and pick blue instead because they're usually red. But the most important thing to keep in mind here is it's a gauntlet. So basically these guys just keep freaking coming. But you gotta go fast. You can see it's not major. You know, you're able to kill the red guys while you're red. But it's just the point that there are a lot. You can see now it's starting to... Whereas these guys, which are beefier, is out of the way. Most important thing here is to just keep running. Hit the swarm. Almost there, almost there. Hooray! Alright. You know, right there, it didn't seem like a gauntlet, but when I was doing this earlier, these guys kept coming and coming and coming, so I think it's a gauntlet. Maybe it's not, though. So from here, we can go a couple different ways. First, we're going to go down to the bottom, get to the soul stone. Oh, no, just wait for it. Don't let it touch you. Whatever you do, don't let it touch you. Ooh, I was close. Anti-gravity field. And upsy daisy. Up we go. Up we go. Up into there. And there is a death statue. So anti-gravity field, definitely a really nice pickup there for an aura. As you can see, reduces the stamina cost of attacks, basically, and it is pretty noticeable. If you look at our attacks right now, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, it's more. I don't know. Anyway, it does work and it's significant. Just use it. As you can see here, Death is playing a video game. Death? A game? Does not sound very fun, Death. So, anyway. Kind of a little joke at the fact that we keep dying. So we're going to head up here first before we go forward. Up. Ah! Up. Bum-ba-da-bum. Open the highway path. So, from here, if we go this way, go up here. Look at that. We're back at the area where Origa was. So anyway, back on down we go. This will come in handy. We're going to be going that way later. Down, jump on down. Robe plume. Alright. You know what, doesn't there? Yeah, we did do it. Okay. Let's see, hit the statue, open the highway path. Great, so we're ready for Buy Surge. So, Buy Surge is going to alternate between positive and negative polarity. A couple of main things to look out for here. He does a massive AoE attack, and this is indicated by he has 2 lightning balls in his hand and they'll slam him to the ground. You can iframe through it, but it's a very tight timing. It's much better to just avoid it. Some other things, he makes temporary clones. They last for a very short while, just kind of dodge them. And the main thing he does is throughout the fight, he'll suck energy away from you. That'll just do constant damage, and it will raise minions. Basically, all the stuff that we've been killing here. So the best strategy I found is when he starts doing energy, block, and just slowly walk either forward or backward to basically distribute how that energy is being deployed out. Because the enemies, you know, before they wake up, they have a bar, and that's probably going to be your best bet. I would suggest starting off as blue. He's going to start as red, and then he's going to go to blue, and then he's going to go back to red. So if you go in positively charged, basically you have like a nuke, defend, nuke type phase. So I think I'll be okay with 3, but we will find out. Buy Surge the Lightning Lurker. That's the massive AoE, yes. But you can kind of see how I'm, you know, making sure that it gets spread out so that nothing actually gets to wake up. Ooh, baby. This is so much easier with the shield. When I was trying to do it with finesse, like, the shield didn't really do much. But you can see if it does wake stuff up, you're able to, you know... There's the clones that he makes. As I mentioned, they don't stay around for long. And now he's going into his next phase. So, you can see it at the bottom where it says polarity change, and it's counting down. Just keep an eye on that. Now he's going to have Lightning Surge for phase 2. You can see now the damage we do to him is mostly shit, so the best thing I find to do here is basically get bleed on him, get some fire on him, and really just kind of build up your stuff. You know, that was dumb. I shouldn't have taken that hit. But basically just play it safe, you know. Play it safe. This, just avoid the lightning. Quite literally, just don't let them touch you. Pretty easy. Polarity changing, so we're going to go ahead and get the damage in now while we can. Let's see how much that hurts if you're not blocking or anything. Might need... way more damage when I was fighting this as a dex build. I should say. But I will say this fight is significantly easier with the longsword, mainly just because of my shield. Having that shield to block a lot of what he does, that has been huge here. This again. Ooh. Avoid that. And now he's in like the space shift, so we're gonna get a bleed up on him. And we really want to end this fight before he starts getting these things alive, because if he has a chance to make them come alive... Oh, he ran out of stomach. So, man, almost had him. Not bad for a first attempt. This guy took me a solid half hour as finesse. I was doing way more damage to him as finesse. He was long dead before that, but much harder to survive. I felt pretty good there. I think the big thing is we just need more which I might actually be able, given it's slow as balls. 7. Yeah, I might be able to get away with that bad boy here. Let's go for it. And on this. Ah, yeah, that's the fast one. That's the good one. AoE. Alright. Yeah, I don't know. I really want to like the hammer, but god damn, it is slow. That thing in particular. Nope, I'm dead here. Oh, no, I'm not. Wow. Fucking miracles. Oh. Yeah, hammer is not working all that well. The other thing to keep in mind is if you find that you're a lot better at damaging him during his lightning phase, you know, you can always pick a different polarity here. So, you know, it's very much going to come down to user preference. And another death comes another cutscene. Let's see.
Oh, yes, I was just...
And his father coming home?
Soon, I hope. But it's just you and me for now.
Don't worry, I'll protect you, Mum.
All right, you scamp. Off to bed before your imagination runs wild.
Oh, his mom was 10 out of 10 MILF status. But yeah, clearly the hammer, me and the hammer, man, it just is not fucking working out, which sucks, because I spent most of my upgrade materials on the hammer. Hammer's up at +4. If my fucking longsword was at +4, this fight would be done. Done, son. 117. Look at that and see what it... Scaling isn't... No. Scaling is taken into account. Well then, I'm trying to think what I could... Actually, one thing I could do... Spellbinder R's, Jesus Christ. Did I not get... Yeah, I did. This is what I use, usually. 6-second cooldown. Yep. Well, no, I guess... I mean, I don't remember... I don't think the bleed stacks. Hang on, let me... Alright, we're going to put that on, so a little bit less stuff. I'm going to also pop this bad boy. give me like infinite stamina, basically, while I just do on him. Get I-framed! Yeah, me and the longsword are about to be best friends the rate this is going. Oh, you got the change off. So even though he is blue, you know, we're still going to try and do damage. It's just the main thing here is, while our polarities match, it's much better for me to, if I can, build up energy and save it for that, so that when he's red, I can really get it out there. You know, like right now, getting up to 88, that's looking good. Oh, no! Oh my god. Oh, what a fucking way to go down. Man, we were dunking on him and I got caught by the blast. So disappointing. Alright. Come on, buddy. Come on. Ooh, so I can iframe that. That's cool. Man, we're getting hit really hard this time. That's one thing you gotta be careful for. You gotta die to the fucking ads. Alright. Alright, bye, Surge. This time, it was fun. I was laughing along, but now, you've gone too far. Gone too far, and now I'm gonna need you to die. You gotta die, bye, Surge. Gotta die. Oh my god. One thing to keep in mind is that you'll... Ooh, never mind. I'm just gonna get dunked on. Oh, man. You'll take less damage when your polarities match, so... I was gonna say, I'll take a couple hits before healing, but we saw that he did not care. Nope. Oh! Nope, nope, nope. Oh, man. We are just barely crapping out every time here. And you know what? I did say on the other episode, I did say this would be the hardest one thus far. Which in true fashion it is. I mean, this is definitely a step up from the stuff we fought so far. It requires a lot of patience, requires a lot of healing. Like right now, I mean, it's not so much the healing that's getting me killed, it's the... fucking clone. I just need to be smart about my blocking. It also would probably help a lot if I had upgraded my weapon. Really wishing I hadn't gone for that, oh, fuck me. I didn't have the right thing on. It's one of the few dangers of having those quick slotted. God damn it, that was going really well, too. Alright, here we go. This is the last one for sure. Calling it out. Got a bleed on him. Fire on him. Got that up. Oop, that hurt. Ooh, that was close. Nope. Got the bleed reapplied, got the fire reapplied. Oh man. Oh my god, just die. Jesus. And the Bi-Surge is down. Whew. Definitely a tricky boss, and one that I very much wish I had an upgraded weapon for, which I am going to go do that right now. So we're going to be wrapping things up here with the Bi-Surge dead. We will catch you guys next time with more, so make sure to stay tuned, and we will see you then.